Hey guys, I want to introduce you to the yucca root. This is a great starchy carb to add into your meals. This is something you can pick up at some of the Asian markets in town or Fred Meyer's. So when you buy this, you want to inspect it first and make sure there's no soft spots. So you want to give it a good feel, make sure it's hard and dense. And then you'll also notice it's got this wax coating over it to help it keep it fresh. So the first thing you're going to do when you get home is you're going to peel it. Then we're going to take it from there. We're going to put it into a hot pot of water. We're going to bring to a boil, and we're going to let it sit in there for about 10-15 minutes depending on how thick the yucca root is. And from there, once we can stick a fork through it, we're ready to take it out and start slicing it up to get ready to go into our pan for the fries. Alright, so we're about to take the yucca root out. It's probably been actually about 20 minutes. This has been in here boiling. Usually I'd have them in a little bigger pot with the water full, but I underestimated this batch. But I'll show you about how easily this fork, I'm pushing pretty hard. I was only going in about that far. I'm being a little impatient tonight, so you can make them a little bit softer than that, but they end up getting a little bit mushy, so it just depends on what kind of product you want when you're going to fry these or what you're actually going to do with them. And I'm making fries with them tonight, so I don't mind if they're a little bit harder. I can get them in a little bit better fry cut. So we'll take them out next, let them cool off, and then we're going to slice them up. So if you take a look here, I want to show you this too. When you're cutting up your yucca, you'll notice it has this really dense fibrous root right through the middle here. So you can cut that out, or sometimes it'll just peel right out if you've cooked it soft enough. So you definitely want to get that out before you cook it up and end up chewing on it. Alright, it's time to take the yucca that I've sliced up here. This is just one of those yuccas, and we're going to throw it into the pan. I definitely recommend cooking with a cast iron pan for lots of good reasons. But we've got it loaded up here with coconut oil, a great oil. It's on a medium low heat, so we're keeping it just hot enough. It's not going to smoke, but you can hear that sizzling. So that's going to get us that nice crisp fry out of these yucca fries. So we'll turn those in and make them with, finish them with either some salt, and cinnamon is my preference. You could just do salt, or you could get creative and do lots of different spices on it. So we'll show you what they look like once they're all cooked up. Alright, so you can see I let some of the edges get a little bit gold colored. Still a lot of white in there, and we're not trying to burn it, but we want to definitely get it nice and crispy if you would prefer that. It gives you your crunch when you're not eating a lot of chips and food that comes in a box. You don't get a whole lot of crunch, so it's a great way to satisfy that need with something great here. And we'll throw on some Himalayan pink salt and cinnamon. I've done salt and pepper before, and you can get creative, some cumin, all kinds of different spices. You get a little bit different contrast. You can see it on the white plate there, what it ends up looking like. So it tastes really good. Try it out, yucca root. Y-U-C-C-A. Enjoy.